Hey guys, what's going on? 5869 casting, and today I have the first episode of From Lane to Lane, the series where I just kind of take your games and do kind of a casual cast here, nothing too analytical, but get games from the viewers and just kind of break them down, see what's going on. Hopefully they're a lot of fun. We'll just get right onto it. I don't know who is playing this game that was sent to me. I know it was sent to me through our Dota 2 cast it, and the guy's name was Dotasticc, so I'm not sure who he's playing. But thanks anyways to the guy sending it in. We'll just break down the lanes real quick before anything gets started. It looks like we're going to have a silencer mid. While bot lane we've got a PA who's actually missing her weapon, so a little bit of a visual glitch there. Along with the gyrocopter, it looks like it's going to be a support gyro leveling homing missile first. And an Undying going bot. So it looks like a tri-lane bot with the Undying gyro and the PA. And a solo lane Medusa, or actually she's got split shot and a quelling blade. So that's going to be an ancient stack Medusa. And a sniper bot lane who Undying is just kind of walking in here. Is he going to get killed? We're actually going to see the gyro rocket onto the sniper. He's going to look to chase up the hill, but you got to be careful, buddy. There's three heroes there. Light Striker Ray, skill by Luna. Rocket's not going to hit, so not going to be able to do too much with that. Top rune, is anything going on there? Doesn't look like it. Nobody's really losing any HP. Actually, Lion's taking a few right clicks from the silencer. It looks like he used his curse there, so nothing too big. Looks like the Radiant should be able to secure this rune there. Nobody wants to run into an Undying with a triple strength steal. And it looks like it's going to be a dual lane bot, dual lane top, and a sniper solo mid. So we'll see how this goes. Actually, it's going to be an anti-mage just getting this 100% free farm top, as Medusa is going to be in here just hitting some ancient creeps. So we'll have to see how this works out. It's going to be really scary if you get an anti-mage with like a 12-minute, 13-minute battle fury off that free farm. But maybe the PA can look to bring it back with a little bit of free farm on her own, as she's going to have a tri-lane. Although it's going to be against Alina, who's got ridiculous range. I think it's like 725. And a Necrophos who, maybe if he's going to grab a Heartstopper Aura here, it's going to be very difficult. We're going to get a double strength steal on the Undying. Mid lane, Silencer against the Sniper. Both should come out fairly even here. I don't think anybody's a real big lane winner. Sniper can kind of cast his Shrapnel if he needs to. He doesn't have it just yet, so he's going to have to just kind of eat that damage from the Silencer. Just getting it now. He's not even going to use it, though. Damage isn't really that big of a deal against the Sniper. And he doesn't really mind losing his mana here. Shrapnel, somewhat effective if you're chasing, looking to get kills. First few levels, though, not too much. Medusa, doing a good job. Did hit that ancient stack, so at least she's being efficient over there. As it looked like the gyrocopter actually moved into the top lane, so he's got to be careful. He doesn't really have an escape or too much damage without Rocket Barrage. And look at this, Lion, Gyro just turning around. Look at that, 55 damage already, doing so much to this Lion here. And that homing missile is going to do quite a bit there as well, so they got to be careful. Don't want to run away too far from that homing missile. If you're going to, at least get the animation to right-click it a little bit. And bot lane going to be trading some harass here as well. I want to keep an eye on this top lane, though. This gyrocopter's got to be very careful. He does have Rocket Barrage. There's the stun going down onto the line as well as the homing missile. Anti-mage doesn't look like he wants to chase it. Perhaps getting a little bit too far up. Is this gyrocopter? Lion does have the Hex, and there goes the Hex. The stun's going to be out here as well. And it looks like this should be first blood top lane. The gyrocopter, just a few more hits. His anti-mage is going to get it. Looks like he is going to get it, so first blood. And what looks to be free farm for the anti-mage. Radiant's got to be a little scared about this game right now. They're going to be putting a lot of faith in this Medusa to get pretty fat off that ancient stack. Lion going to return home. No mana, no HP. Probably just going to buy brown boots and walk back to the lane. Maybe upgrade the courier by TP. Still has a minute before he can do that, though, so not too pressured to spend the gold just yet. Sniper looks like he's going to go top, grab the haste rune. Medusa just continuing to right-click these ancients, so not too eventful just yet. A little bit of a harass trade on this bot lane, but this Lina and this Necrophos really controlling the lane. Necrophos, brown boots and a full wand, so PA's got to watch how much she spams that stifling dagger, as he's just going to get a lot of wand charges off that. And Undying, same with his strength steal there, as she's going to add up to some more wand charges. Already 7 wand charges. We'll look to see if they want to dive with that. And let's bring up the last hits real quick. 16 for 6 on the anti-mage, 10 for 2 on the sniper, and 10 for 1 on the Necrophos. So Dire leading the early last hits here. Silencer not too far behind. Actually going to jump 2 heroes on the Dire now. So we'll see what he wants to do with that. Maybe just moving to a Treads here. He's got 1,200 gold, so could be saving up for a Midas if he thinks this game's going to go late, which both teams have a fair amount of late game damage potential here. And if this one goes late, I'm not really sure who will win. It depends how this gyrocopter wants to build, but with the PA, Silencer, and a Medusa, this anti-mage and the sniper are definitely going to have their work cut out for them. If we do reach around the 60, even the 50-minute mark here, PA does have her brown boots if she wants to pick them up. Gyrocopter moving into the lane with the Medusa here. Lion looks like he did get a pull off. Is he going to look to pull through? Is he going to get it? Looks like he should not actually. He's not going to get it there. Just barely missing it looks like. That's a little unfortunate as the creep wave will push out. Anti-Mage taking a lot of damage here. That homing missile is actually going to do quite a bit. There he is, going to take a few right clicks almost certainly. The stun from Lion is going to prevent anything else from going on there, as well as the Medusa not having any points and a Mystic Snake going to prevent a lot of damage from hitting that Anti-Mage. But the real story here is, how is this Phantom Assassin going to hope to make it to the late game? She's getting shut down so hard already, only 4 minutes in, and she's got pretty much nothing. Brown boots if she wants them, but it looks like she doesn't even want to pick them up. Maybe she's waiting to grab them at the side shop, but it's a little dangerous here as they do decide to pull the lane, it looks like. Undying, is he going to get the pull here? Looks like he's only going to get 2 creeps off that pull, so not too bad. At least going to help prevent the creep wave from pushing out too much. Be a little bit safer under tower there, but they do have to be careful of the dive, as we do have a wand, as well as the heals on this Necrophos. Could allow them to do that, and it looks like top lane, Gyrocopter, is he going to go down again? The stun and the Hex both landing. Anti-Mage doing so much damage with that mana break. The last blink and the right click should be enough to secure it. Anti-Mage with 2 kills already, as well as his Ring of Health, so top lane not going too well for the Radiant and all. And it's not as if they're getting an equal trade here on mid or on bot lane, as mid's about even, I would say, and bot lane is way behind. Undying very low here. He's got to be careful. Does have a salve, and this Medusa not stacking the creeps as efficient as she could. It looks like she's going to go for the treads, not the Midas or anything like that, so no farm accelerators for her. Maybe expecting that they're going to have to fight a lot early game, and I don't blame them, as their lanes are very far behind now, and the Dire may look to push their lead that they already have here. Sniper going into his treads after getting that Wraith Band there. Lion does get a 3 creep pull, not all 4, but they're still winning the lane by quite a bit, so I don't think there's an issue with that. And Anti-Mage is going to pick up his treads here, so not a bad decision. Sometimes we see players just rushing that Battle Fury, but if you could pick up a treads fairly early as well, no harm in doing it, as it gives you a lot more kill potential. Although he does have 3 points in a blink, so not going to give him the most out of his mana break, or even just throwing some into stats for the extra bonus damage. Not too bad of an idea as well. And it looks like PA going to get her phase boots, but nothing from the side shop, so she's still got no boots at all right now. And again, it makes her a very easy target to dive if they want to push out this lane. It looks like Necrophos is just kind of going to walk up, use a few abilities. Light Strike Array not going to land. Tombstone going to go down from the Undying as well as the Strength Steal, but I don't think they can chase it. They really don't have the damage to continue to do so. Undying thinks they do, but PA at such a low HP has to be careful if she's going to chase something like that. Have a little bit of null in the game right now, as looks like Sniper is just going to be farming mid, while Silencer, he's bot lane with an Invis rune. Can he get anything done here? Such good positioning right now from the Dire. They're playing very defensively here. Creep wave did push closer to the tower, so it doesn't look like the Silencer is going to be able to get much done. The Invis rune's going to wear out very soon. He's got to be careful to not just kind of get caught out in the front there, and it looks like he's just going to walk by them. There goes the Invis rune, so he is seen there. And that's not something you want to see after Radiant's falling so far behind in their lanes already. Sniper's going to rotate top lane. Maybe look to push the tower, potentially get a gank on this already far behind Gyrocopter, who doesn't have boots. Just is going to go straight for the Aquila here. Not sure that's the best option, as you're going to need the boots really to get away from the line, from the Anti-Mage. In the offlane position, you really want those boots no matter what hero you are. You really need somewhat of a move speed advantage. Oh, so it's going to be very easy to catch you out. Radiant still without an upgraded courier. And Undying. Looks like he's just going to rush straight into a Vanguard here. Not even opting to pick up brown boots just yet. We'll see when he gets that. It's going to be quite a slow game. He's not going to be able to farm too much. They don't have any kills to work off of. Top lane, Gyrocopter going to take a little bit of damage. PA still very low. Looks like she had to ferry out another salve to her. And Sniper looks like he wants to chase mid. He does have the ultimate. Can he continue on this? It looks like he's still got 1 more point. Inner Shrapnel. It looks like this Silencer, is he going to go down here? Maybe they're going to trade kills here. There's the Silencer going down as well as the Sniper. So Sniper at least getting the kill first, as well as the EXP. The Silencer's going to miss out on the EXP. Still going to get the gold though, so not that bad of a trade. 8 minutes in, only 4 kills, so quite a quiet game right now. It looks like it's about to speed up here as Stifling Dagger as well as the Tombstone getting thrown down. Light Strike Array is going to hit on 2, and that looks like it's going to be the end of the chase here as they're quite far behind despite the slow from the Tombstones. The Undying still wants to chase it. He's going to get another Strength Steal there. Just barely. Looks like top lane, we did have the Lion killing the Gyrocopter along with the Anti-Mage, it looks like. But bot lane, both heroes very low, and they went for the kills, and it didn't pay off too much as Lena's going to be able to soak a lot of EXP and gold here. Sniper TPing back mid along with the silencer here, who looks like potentially going to go here into a 4-staff or something like that. Usually pretty safe. Silencer doesn't really have a good escape or any mobility items, so 4-staff, not a bad idea. Maybe even an Atos to help control this anti-mage, but he's already got 4 points in a blink here. His farming has slowed down quite a bit despite getting 2 kills. Not last hitting as effectively as he could be, but meanwhile, Undying, what are you doing mid lane, buddy? You're in the wrong place at the wrong time, as this sniper's almost certainly going to get the kill here. He does have his ultimate. Is that enough damage? It looks like it should be. And there goes the Undying, so a little bit of an unnecessary kill there, just picking up the illusion rune and thinking he can walk by mid, but unfortunately for the Undying, that's not true. And the sniper's going to get quite a bit of uncontested damage onto the tower as well, just sitting right at the top of the river, able to chip away without worrying about creep aggro or even tower aggro at this point. And we see the Medusa after treads picking up a soul ring, so quite an odd build. And could this be a Bloodstone Medusa? I can't say I've ever seen anything like that. But if you are going to see it, it's going to be in a pub. Looking forward to see if that's going to be effective whatsoever. She's not going to be able to fight too early on, as the stats from a Bloodstone aren't very good on a Medusa. Lion's going to get quite aggressive here. Silencer does have his global. We'll see if maybe they want to try and get a kill on the anti-mage with the tombstone and the global, but without a stun, it looks like they won't be able to do too much here, as the gyrocopter and the PA, they're going to be the 2 laning bottom here. And gyrocopter still with no brown boots. Looks like he may have just bought them on the courier. Yes, he did. So he's got brown boots to kill. Looks like top lane. Maybe they want to take a go at this Lion, who's still got some pretty good positioning here. He's just going to kind of run home. Undying. Looks like he wants to trade hits with the anti-mage, but that's not what you want to do, buddy. There's the global as well as the tombstone, but they won't be able to get anything off this. The Dire's already too close to their tower, and they can't chase under that line. Getting very low, though. But they can't chase any more than that, and I'm sure the Silencer thought maybe, just maybe, he was going to get the kill there, but unfortunately just hardly missing out with that damage. Gyrocopter, he's going to go down mid to the sniper again. Maybe, no, he's going to get stunned there, so Gyrocopter barely getting out, unless... Is he walking the wrong way here? The sniper does have his ultimate, but he doesn't have the vision. DD getting picked up onto this Gyrocopter. Be very careful, Gyrocopter. You're still not that strong just yet, buddy. You can't really man-fight the sniper, and it looks like the sniper... kind of walking around, doesn't have a shrapnel charge here, but he can't see him. There's the right clicks as well as the ultimate. If he needs it, he doesn't even need it. He's just going to go based off the right clicks. The homing missile is going to hit the sniper, but it's not going to be enough damage to do nearly anything here. 300 damage is quite considerable, so probably a maxed homing rocket. Yeah, 3 points into the homing missile there. Not a bad idea, as he did have a very rocky start. Would have liked to see more points into rocket barrages. That's a very, very good ability for destroying squishy heroes like Sniper if you can get right up close to him, which isn't too hard. Anti-Mage just going to keep farming top lane. Looks like he did pick up, most likely I'd expect his Claymore. Well, so he probably would have bought it at the side shop. And yeah, there it is. The Claymore's getting flown out there. We're going to have the Tombstone from the Undying, and they are just going to chase him down here. And there's the Finger. Lion going to secure the kill, and why not? If you can keep racking up these kills, the 7-1 lead already for the Dire. 12 minutes into the game, and Radiant, it's not looking too good for you guys. Medusa, what's she got? So she's picked up her... Alright, so she's got Nikila, Soul Ring, and Band of Elven Skin. So she'll be moving into a Yasha here, and maybe going to be looking at something like the Kuroki build we see. Usually just moving into a Yasha, and then right after that, Scotty. Just for the stats, Yasha giving you some good move speed. It'll help you farm quite a bit faster, get around from camp to camp. Some bonus damage. Yasha, pretty good item on Medusa. On any agility hero, really, but... The real story here is this PA at 12 minutes in with phase boots and 500 gold. What's she going to be getting accomplished in this game? I can't imagine much, as the anti-mage is going to be outlasting her already. 75 for 28 against the only 25. This anti-mage has more denies than this PA has last hits. What an awful early game so far for the Radiant. Can never count them out, especially with a Medusa. There's always the option of the Rapier, but Medusa, is she going to go down here? Looks like Lion going to use the Mana Drain, but only 1 point in the Mana Drain there. Meanwhile, bot lane, Lina is going to get a kill onto the Phantom Assassin, and the Undying looks like he wants to chase with the Tombstone, but not going to be able to do too much with that, as they don't have a stun. Again, Radiant really lacking some stuns here, and Sniper, no, not going to get a kill here. He is going to get Homing Missile, and that's going to be a lot of damage if he can't kill it. Is he going to be able to? No, just barely missing the last couple of right clicks there. Silencer going in on the anti-mage. Mystic Stake not going to do enough damage. Nearly enough damage. Just barely nicking away. Only 2 points in the Mystic Snake. Opting for 4 into the split shot so she could do those Ancients. Anti-mage finally getting a 13-minute Battle Fury tread. So pretty good timing for this anti-mage's Battle Fury. And the Radiant's probably scratching their head saying, what the heck went wrong, guys? And it was your lanes, in case you're wondering, because you kind of let them get a big head start there. Almost a free farm on this anti-mage. And this Undying, still with no boots, does pick up the magic stick at the very least to get some more survivability, but he's going to need some boots if he wants to be effective whatsoever. It looks like he may just go brown boots and straight into the Vanguard. If he goes straight Vanguard, he's going to be very ineffective this game, as you really need to just run in and drop that tombstone. And with 310 move speed, I can't see how you're going to be able to do that very effectively in these team fights here. Lion going to soak some EXP as well as some last hits top, and he's getting close to a Blink Dagger, 1,600 gold, and they're still keeping the wards up. Not too bad. Let's take a look at the grass real quick. If we don't have a null, looks like Undying going to go down bot lane here. Did drop the tombstone, but absolutely no damage to be seen on the side of this Radiant. So already it looks like about a 7k, 6k. There it is, updating again. So about a 7k net worth lead. And the same for the EXP. So Radiant falling quite far behind. We'll see if this Medusa is going to have to potentially go into a Rapier later on in this game to bring her team back here. And it looks like she's going to be getting some more last hits there. Probably is, yeah, picked up the Blade of Alacrity for the Yasha. So we are going to see the Yasha on the Medusa, PA. Just kind of farming the jungle. We'll see what she wants to go for next. Probably isn't going to want to move into a battlefield. She's very far behind. Here comes the call down. Do we have a global silence? No, he doesn't have enough mana. Here's the call down going to be enough for the Lina. It is, but it looks like they're going to be able to trade this gyrocopter as well. Actually, are they? Yes, they are. So there's the silencer getting traded on as well. So what looked like it started off as a good fight. Is this, oh no, is this Necrophos going to die here? They should be able to right click this down. He's got to heal as well. So Necrophos not going to go down. And a 1-for-1 when all said and done. Alina for a gyrocopter. Not too bad of a trade, but as it's a very poor semi-support gyrocopter, it's probably going to come out ahead for them, as Ladar does have quite a big net worth lead. And it's a net worth lead on the team itself. It's not just on a singular hero, so when you're this far ahead, any hero dying, even if it's a 5-position support, does add to that rubber band effect that we have seen get buffed in the last few patches. Medusa getting there on a Yasha. Only a couple hundred gold left. It looks like Undying again. He's going to throw himself away. A wasted life from this Undying. Silencer's going to get at the very least a denial on the tower. We do have call down again. But can they chase it? The PA's coming in as well, so it looks like it could be a pretty good fight here. Do we have a TP in? Yes, the Lina's TPing in as well. There's the call down on 2. Is it going to be on 3? Lina's going to walk into the call down. Gyrocopter just going to start going on the sniper. Gyrocopter's going to get blown up as well as the Lina. That was a 3-for-2. The Lina coming out with a triple kill. Silencer with a double kill. What an odd trade that was. What looked like it was going to be a fantastic team fight where the Radiant, with that beautiful call down, hitting 3. Lina blowing up 2 heroes with the Laguna Blade as well as the Dragon Slave. A nice TP reaction from the Lina, going to ensure that her team doesn't fall too far behind there, but nonetheless, it's still a good trade. The Radiant is going to be looking for whatever kills they can get. 14-4, only 16 minutes into the game, and the Anti-Mage is just farming his way. 124 last hits already, 16 minutes in, so he's on par. Usually we see about 100 last hits every 10 minutes. Fairly average, I would say, for sure. Of course, you know, Black Dota, so can't really keep up with that, but this Lion as well got his Blink Dagger, 205 gold, Sniper finishing up his Shadow Blade, so the Dire is getting a lot of the items that they need to create even more space for this Anti-Mage. They've got the Blink, they've got the Shadow Blade. We'll see if they want to go in right now. It looks like the Necrophos is getting fairly aggressive here with the Lion, not too far behind, as well as the Sniper. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage, is he going to get ganked up here? Do they have much for it? They do have the Global now, so they do see him. Are they going to be able to get the kill? There's the Global, there's the Curse, as well as the Mystic Snake, but Anti-Mage looks like he may still barely survive here. No, he's going to go down almost certainly. There's the pop. 2 intelligence, going to the Silencer. 8 total, not too bad for 17 minutes in. Get what you can take for sure when you're this far behind. And it looks like we're going to have 4 heroes from the Dire actually moving into this top lane. So they want to get some revenge. There's the Blink stun. They are showing off the Blink just now. There's the Laguna Blade. They don't need the finger just yet. Atos finished up on the Silencer. Looks like that was the enemy he wanted to go for. But it doesn't matter. He's going to Atos the line. The rest of the team's just going to finish him off. And this ulti from the Necrophos just putting this Silencer out of his misery. 80 seconds, he's down. So hard to deal with, especially when you're a core hero. You never want to get this Reaper Scythe on you, as it just adds so much to your respawn time. And the team that's already ahead, what are they going to do? They're just going to get more ahead. They're going to look to pressure this top tower. And I'm surprised they didn't get it already, despite the pressure they were able to put on here. Get 2 very early kills. Anti-Mage looks like he did move into the jungle after he got that Battle Fury. Tombstone's going to get dropped. Are they going to blow the call down as well? It looks like not comfortable using call down, although I think they would have been able to push the Dire away if they would have been able to use both abilities there. So maybe a little bit of a misplay. Phantom Assassin gonna move into the Morbid Mass. We'll see if she wants to go Helm or just gonna get the naked Morbid Mass to help with her jungling, as she's not feeling too safe moving out into the lane. And I can't blame her. You know you've got a Blink Lion. They must have seen the Shadowblade Sniper, and that's a lot of damage, even just the Sniper ulti, as well as the Lion Hex and the stun. Lion's going to blink up again. It looks like they do want to go into this Gyrocopter. Even a level 1 finger with the stun would have been potentially enough to kill him there. Only at 385 HP. The Sniper ulti would have been enough to finish him off as well. 505 damage from that Sniper ultimate at level 2. Probably could have been enough. Maybe not paying attention. Maybe just barely out of range. Looks like they're going to use the ult on the Undying, and he's dead again. Undying, do you even have boots yet? You do have boots at the very least. Looks like maybe he just got them. Lina going to return home, get up some mana, and look at this. Almost a 20-minute Eul Scepter on this Lina here, and that's going to be very difficult now for the Radiant. They're going to have an easy setup to use their stuns onto this Phantom Assassin, onto this Silencer, maybe before you get Global out. But here we go, Call Down and Global going to be used. This is going to be the way they turn it around. It looks like they may be able to get at least 1 kill here. Lion's going to drop down. Who's going to get that one? Phantom Assassin, can they keep chasing? There's the Atos, as well as the Stifling Dagger, so they do have the slow. Homing Missile going to go on Sniper. Is going to be able to get the kill? There's the Necrophos and the Sniper, so a double kill for the Gyrocopter. And Radiant looks like they're starting to turn it around a bit. They do have to consider this anti-mage just free farming in the jungle, but not a bad trade whatsoever. 3 for none when all said and done. Lina does have her Eul Scepter finished up. Is going to grab a regen rune. Undying, going to rotate mid. And this is going to be a very late Vanguard. I'd imagine at least a 30 minutes by the time he gets his Vanguard, which is very unfortunate for his team. By that time, it's not going to be very useful whatsoever. Take a look at the graphs here. Look at that 10k advantage just barely tipping up after the 3 kills. Same with the net worth. Both the XP and net worth just barely tipping above that 10k mark. Such a scary early game. Moving into the mid game now, Radiant's going to have to play almost flawlessly, or Dire's going to have to make a lot of mistakes if they want to give away this lead. Silencer looks like he's going to move into the Agnum Scepter. It looks like maybe he was considering going for a Dagon here, but decided on the Atos because he did have the Staff of Wizardry before the Null Talisman, so maybe thinking he wanted to go Dagon, but changing his mind after he saw how far behind his team was. PA rotating mid. Looks like she's going to go for the BKB here. Lina's still very far off from her eggs, but once she gets it, the BKB is not going to be very effective whatsoever. It is going to be pretty useful against the Lion, though. And there's just so much lockdown on this Dire team that you almost can't overlook a BKB in this game. This Gyrocopter is going to need one, but no way. This is a Gyrocopter's Agnum Scepter. There's the Light Strike Array. Actually going to miss, so a bit off the mark is this Lina. And does the Phantom Assassin want to go in? I hope not, as there's 3 heroes there for the Dire, and a Sniper not far off, just taking the Ancients here from the Radiant. So Medusa maybe a little bit ticked off, saying, hey buddy, those are my Ancients, and they're going to just run up at the Sniper. He does have a Shadow Blade. Looks like he's moving into his MKV. So doesn't want this Phantom Assassin just walking around all game, evading every shot. And look at that, there's the blink, Undying yet again. Sorry buddy, in the wrong place at the wrong time. There's a mega kill onto the Lina, who's quietly gotten herself to 6-1, only 21 minutes into the game. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage does finish up his Manta. And the wards from the Dire are absolutely fantastic here. So much aggressive vision onto this top lane. They don't have much in the jungle. But that's not really where they have to worry about. They know the PA is just going to kind of take that, so maybe it would have been slightly beneficial to ward it up a little bit to get an easy gank. You know, just run in there with some smokes. And it looks like they're going to use a shot onto the Sniper. Can they keep chasing it? Lina and the Necrophos are coming around to a bit of a sandwich here. Are they going to be able to get the stun? Light Strike Array is going to go down. There's the Global Silence, but it's a bit too late, Silencer. You're going to go down here, and that's a wasted Global, as well as a call down being thrown away. So if the Dire wants to, they could perhaps take a Roshan and pressure a tower here. As 2 major ultimates down, and they know they can't do anything with their Silencer dead as well here. Anti-Mage is going to go up onto this Medusa. Does he have Mana Void? He does. Not electing to spend it here as the Medusa. Look at that, 946 mana already. She is going to be moving into the Bloodstone, and this is going to be quite an enjoyable game to watch. It's not going to be a Yasha Scotty. It's going to be a Yasha Bloodstone. Not quite the Kuroki build, but we'll call this one the Spirit Shot build. Is that something I haven't seen before? Homing Missile going to go down on the Sniper. Are they going to be able to right click? It looks like no. His team's just going to walk away from him. Let him eat the 200, 300 damage. He's going to get Stifling Daggered as well and just kind of Shadow Blade it off. Lina going to go bot lane. Perhaps looking to secure some of this farm for herself. Maybe get an Aghanims as quick as possible, as they may have seen that PA moving into the BKB. 1400 gold now, so just about halfway there. Actually, just over halfway there. Anti-Mage just so content with sitting in this jungle. Doesn't even want to pressure lanes. And not a bad idea, as it'll free up a lot of farm for the other 4 heroes on his team, including this Lina, who does pick up the point booster for her Agnum Scepter here. And This PA's BKB may not be as effective as she's hoping, as that pure damage from the Agnum Scepter. Look at that, there's the finger, as well as the Light Sugar Ray, and the Necrophos is going to throw it on his ultimate as well. So a lot of hate put onto this Gyrocopter. The Tombstone's going to be thrown down the lines very low. I don't think they can chase into it, though. Giving him some mana back. He is still silenced. They do have the stun as well as the Hex if they want to throw it out. Meanwhile, Sniper's just going to walk up to the Undying and just right-click him down. It looks like maybe this PA wants to go in. No, she's going to throw out the Stifling Dagger. Can they continue to go on this Undying? It looks like he should have enough HP. Just barely surviving that one on 167. Sniper perhaps a bit upset with that. So close to level 16 there. Just about one level and a little bit away. That would have almost certainly secured the kill here. Nonetheless, the Gyrocopter is going to go down, and look at this. Already an Agnum Scepter onto this Necrophos as well. We'll see what he wants to move into next. Does have 1,200 gold. Perhaps a Bloodstone of his own to help secure the lead there. It looks like 3 heroes from Radiant. Just kind of going to have a stare-off with 3 heroes from the Dire on this mid lane here. Both of them just kind of spamming at this wave. Lion's going to blink Hex. Is there a follow-up? No, there's not. Lion just going to kind of show him what's up. Say, hey, PA, don't get too far. You don't have your BKB just yet. We still got the Laguna Blade. No finger, but Anti-Mage right back into the jungle where he belongs. 2,700 gold, 24 minutes in, 233 last hits. This guy is just a farming machine right now. Doesn't care about fights, just cares about hitting creeps. Medusa not doing too bad herself, actually. Pretty much has her Bloodstone, and there it is. She's going to get it sent out now. Regen Rune getting pinged out, but nobody willing to take it. Medusa with the Bloodstone. Not going to be doing too much damage here. 100 with Split Shot off, so looking to be about 80 with Split Shot on. Her mana's going to regen quickly, but look at this. Anti-Mage is blinking up. Is he going to go on her? It looks like she may lose Bloodstone charges right now, and that'd be absolutely awful. That's the worst thing that could happen. Anti-Mage content with, again, just hitting creeps. Doesn't care about fighting. Grab this catapult there. 66. Look at this. PA. Global Silence is going to be used. Can they get the kill here? No, he's just going to Manta it off. Perhaps not expecting the Manta just yet. But you probably should have clicked on him beforehand. That's a waste on a global. Gyrocopter just going to farm bot lane. Getting close to the Agnum Scepter. Just about 1,200 gold away. Sniper. Doing some work on his MKB there. Has his second Javelin quite soon if he wants to grab it. Maybe going to look to get the Demon's Edge first. PA and the Undying. The Silencer's picking them out. Looks like maybe he wants to go on them. But the Lena, the Lion, and the Anti-Mage aren't far off here. Anti-Mage is going to pick up his Basher. Couple wards, just ships in the night here. Undying, no way, buddy. Please, that's a dead Undying. Sniper ult Assassinate gonna finish him off. Gyrocopter's gonna walk up, but he's just gonna Shadow Blade away and say, thanks for the kill. 30 seconds down is this Undying, and I was saying a 30-minute Vanguard. It looks like it may take even longer than that, as he's only got 100 gold. It's already 26 minutes into the game. Look at that, 12k net worth. Oh my gosh, 15k experience already in favor of the Dire team. So how is Radiant going to come back from this one? Perhaps even a Rapier on this Phantom Assassin. She's not going to die, just barely going to survive on that. 200 HP left. Just going to move back into the jungle, keep farming. Almost has her BKB, so maybe they look with this BKB to take a Roshan and push something with the Aegis, but still such a scary game for the Radiant. The Dire's been a very tight team as of late. They haven't given up any space. It looks like the Necrophos most likely is going to move into a Bloodstone for himself here. Lena on the Sniper, just going to trade some, share the Ancients here. Lena getting close to her eggs as well, just about halfway there, a little over halfway, I guess you could say. But for all intents and purposes, she's got half of the items. Lion's going to set up this group white bot lane. And he's getting his Aghanims as well, so a lot of burst damage. Of course, Lions isn't pure, but still a lot of burst damage from the supports on the Radiant side. And what do we have for the supports on the Dire, or excuse me, on the Radiant here? Absolutely nothing. 306 gold. I don't even know if this Undying is going to seed his Vanguard all game. Is he going to move into the Vanguard, or is he going to want to get something maybe earlier, perhaps a mech? Looks like they're going to go straight on the Silencer. First they bash. Caldown's going to land. Looks like he's going to use the Mana Void on the Silencer. Not going to be the proper target. Global's going to fly as well. Are they going to be able to at least kill the Anti-Mage? It looks like they finally will. So Anti-Mage 3 and 2. 288 last hits. Blinking by the Lion here. He's going to use the figure as well as the Hex, but it doesn't look like it's going to be for free. They are going to get a kill on the Lion. Laguna Blade going to go onto this Medusa, but she's very tanky. 10 charges on that Bloodstone. We're going to have the Yules on the Undying here. They are going to keep chasing this Necrophos. He can't get a kill either here. Looks like he's just going to try and use his heal. Stay alive a little bit longer, but no. Perhaps a misuse on that Laguna Blade. Holding it a little longer. They could have gotten a kill onto this PA, but PA, you do got to be careful here. Don't underestimate the damage from this Lena. Does have mana boots, so she can continue to spam here. PA, don't get too close. Oh, there's the Light Striker Ray, please. The Dragon Slave, she's gonna go down. Unstoppable going to this Lina here. She's 7-1, 28 minutes in already. Sniper, is he gonna be able to get a kill onto this Medusa? This is the second trap. I'm not landing on the Medusa, unfortunately. Perhaps if he would have used the Assassinate on the Undying, maybe not noticing, but he would have been dead there. 940 gold on the Undying here. Let's see what he wants to do with that. Looks like most likely the Vanguard still. Sniper just running around with the haste here. Lion not doing too bad on his Aghanim Scepter. Necrophos still quite a ways away himself. Lion getting some wards ferried up to him. And Medusa returning to the Ancients that she started the game with. Lion quite close though. Is going to place a ward, and oh no, it's right under a Radiant Sentry. So a little bit of a bonus for the Radiant, who've been quite far behind this game. And look at this, they're going to go on the Necrophos again. There's the Atos as well as the Curse and the Last Word. They don't have Global yet, so not going to be able to chase it much far after that. Anti-Mage just back into the jungle, going to be content right-clicking creeps. Maybe going to just get a straight Abyssal Blade quite soon here. 3,500 gold, only needs about 300 more. Sniper just going to farm top lane as well, getting close to his MKB. So Medusa, if she's going to get a butterfly, it's not going to be too effective. It looks like she is going to finish up her mantle. We'll see what she wants to go after this. Is this going to be a Medusa with 11 Bloodstone charges and a Rapier? I'd love to see that. Probably one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. Silencer's going to finish up his Aghanims here. And look at this, I'm very close to Aghanims on this Gyrocopter, so quite weird item builds we're seeing so far. We'll see, maybe it's going to work out for the Radiant team here. They're going to have a lot of global potential with the global call down, global silence. As well as, you know, pretty good team fight here. The Undying is going to be amplifying damage, you know. Throwing down the Tombstone, stealing some strength. PA did finish her BKB a few minutes ago, or a few seconds ago, I should say. Anti-Mage, there it is. There's the Abyssal Blade. And he doesn't have buyback, so maybe if there is a big fight here that they do throw, they can look to get at least a tier 1 bottom or a tier 1 mid here. I didn't even realize 2 tier 1s still standing. And look at this, they're just taking the creep waves. The entire Dire knows they're here. Do they want to just blink in onto this Gyrocopter? Looks like maybe they're a bit scared. There's the Hex. Are they going to continue here? Atos going down on the Lion. They do have the Global. If it's going to come down, the Global as well as the Global Silence are going to be thrown out here. Pia's going to BKB going on the Necrophos. Lion's going to absolutely explode in the back end. Undying's going to go down to the Abyssal Blade and the right clicks from the Anti-Mage, as well as the PA getting a kill on the Lina here. Anti-Mage looks like he wants to keep going, but he's got to be careful. There's the Atos. There's the right clicks from the PA as the Silencer as well. He's just barely going to live. 47 HP. Sniper going to Shadow Blade. Ensure that he survives as well. And what a team fight that was. A 3-for-2 exchange. The Radiant coming out ahead on that one. Maybe Sniper getting a kill here, though. It looks like he's just going to right-click the Silencer. Silencer's going to go down here as well. Is he? No, he's not. Just barely surviving 12 HP. The Sniper's going to go down to the PA. And that's a 4-for-2 trade. The Radiant coming ahead way more than the Dire on that engagement. Can't wait to take a look at the graph after this. As the Medusa was able to free farm throughout that entire engagement. She's got 1,100 gold here. And could this be where Radiant looks to turn it around? They're going to get this mid tower. Anti-Mage's going to blink it on the Medusa, though. Can he get a kill here? He looks like he is going to get the bash. Is she going to get her ultimate off? It looks like she is. Is Anti-Mage going to freeze? There's the freeze as well, but it doesn't matter. His illusions are doing enough damage themselves. Anti-Mage, oh, a suicide from the Medusa right before the last hit. At the very least, going to deny the Anti-Mage that. He is going to pick up the Invis rune. Maybe look for a kill after that, but whew, what a fight that was. Anti-Mage coming back and at least getting something for his team. 2,100 gold on the Anti-Mage, as well as his Abyssal Blade, his Manta Style, and his BKB, or excuse me, his Battle Fury. We'll see if he wants to get a BKB here to help with the Global Silence, the Call Down, and the Undying Tombstone. Lina not far off her eggs whatsoever. 600 gold, not even 500 gold. 600 gold, yeah, and she'll be there. And the Aghanim Scepter is going to be very, very difficult for this PA, who looks like she's actually moving into a Battle Fury of her own. A little bit of an odd decision here, as it's already 32 minutes into the game, and they don't really have too many abilities on the side of the Radiant that are going to be grouping up the Dire team here. It looks like they are going to be able to kill that homing missile before it gets too much further here. Anti-Mage again back into his jungle here. 2,800 gold. PH is going to be right-clicking some creeps in her jungle as well. Does have her Helm of the Dominator, so Did finally build something into that Morbid Mask, and what a fantastic game. Undying, there it is, everybody. Did pick up the Vanguard. I'm sorry I missed that, but he does have it at least by 33 minutes or sometime before there, maybe 30. I'm not sure if he had it by the last fight. Potentially, that was enough to keep them alive there, but I imagine he got it probably after the fight there. Does have 700 gold, so getting there. Sniper getting his BKB here, and Anti-Mage now getting a little bit aggressive in the enemy team's jungle. Sniper just sitting down here, right-clicking some creeps. Dire still not confident to go for Roche, or maybe nobody's calling it out, but perhaps a little bit of a blunder here as Roshan would be quite an easy way to ensure they're leading. It looks like maybe the PA wants to go in. They do see the Anti-Mage as well as the Sniper here. 4 heroes from the Radiant. 5 heroes from the Radiant now as Lena's top, and she's quite far. They do have the TP, though, still on the tier 1, so looks like they're not going to look to fight it. Anti-Mage just going to blink around and keep right-clicking some creeps. He's going to be moving into his hard as he does pick up the Reaver here. And the Necrophos doesn't have too much farm himself. Lion, how's he going on the Aghanim Scepter? So still just the point booster. He's been keeping up wards this game. And again, they do have some good vision. They see the entire heroes on the Radiant here. It looks like the line's going to blink in, kill an illusion. Homing missile's going to get thrown out, but that should get right-clicked down. Anti-Mage, does he want to blink in here? A lot of heroes just kind of staring at each other from across the river. Lion just barely going to get that killed before it hits him. Did blink out for good measure, but not too necessary, as looks like the stair competition is going to break up here, and the Radiant's going to return to their lanes as well as their jungle. Lena, there's the Aghanim Scepter. And perhaps that's what they were waiting for here, is it's going to be quite scary when she just Laguna Blades the PA for 950 pure damage. PA's got, what, 1200, 1300 HP? 1300 HP here, so this Lena, or excuse me, this Phantom Assassin's got to be careful when she blinks in. She can't take any damage, because that Laguna Blade is going to be enough to almost finish her off. If she doesn't have BKB and they Reaper Scythe her, that's it. No buyback, no respawn for about 110 seconds by this point. Take a look at the graphs here after that team fight. So what was about a 15k advantage going to move up to about 8k. Still in the advantage of the Dire, but getting cut in about half nonetheless. And it looks like a 10k XP advantage. So that did get cut in half almost essentially as well. So looks like they are going to go on this Medusa here. Does use her ultimate. Anti-Mage is going to keep chasing. Looks like there's no reason not to. There's the Mana Void. She's going to go down. PA's going to look to go in as well, though. And can she chase this? The Global Silence is going to be used as well as the Curse. Tombstone going to be dropped. Meanwhile, in the back, the Lion as well as the Sniper are going to run away. But it doesn't matter because in the front here, the Anti-Mage is just going to get absolutely blown up here by the Phantom Assassin. Homing Missile is going to hit the Lion. There it is. Ooh. Quite a bit of damage. It looks like there's the call down on 3. Are they going to be able to keep chasing here? We don't really have many ultimates. We do have Laguna Blade, so maybe Radiant getting a little bit too far. There's the finger at the very least. They do still have Laguna Blade. Maybe they're not ready for it. Maybe they can blow up the Lena before she can get off. There's the BKB. Laguna Blade not even going to be able to land. Light Strike Array being thrown out, but it doesn't matter. Sniper's going to start right-clicking, but he's going to get dusted. He can't Shadow Blade away anymore. There's the crit from the PA. They're going to keep going. It's a 3-for-2 exchange so far. It looks like they're going to get the Necrophos, but the PA's going to go down the Reaper Scythe. A 4-for-2 exchange here. Reaper Scythe on this PA, so she's going to be down for about 110 seconds. Lion's just going to walk home without any mana. And what a team fight that was. The Medusa getting blown up at the very beginning. Her team, for all intents and purposes, it was a 3-for-4 trade there at the very end, but PA is going to get Reaper Scythe, and not a bad trade if you're the Dire. It looks like you did come out behind on that, but they're still quite far ahead, so actually they are going to lose a bit of net worth there. Going to move up another 2k in favor of the Radiant, still at a 6k disadvantage. And about a 5k disadvantage on the XP earned, so another fight like that, and they could look to take the XP as well as the net worth here. Lion's going to be moving into his Aghanim Scepter, thankfully surviving that fight. But Radiant, they're coming back. They still have a lot of potential to win this game. They don't even have racks cracked or any of their tier 2s. So Dire potentially throwing away a huge lead here. They do still have plenty of late game potential, so it's not over just yet by any means for either team. And Medusa, maybe this Anti-Mage is going to look to go in there. It looks like no, he's just going to be okay with clearing the illusions and hitting some creeps just the Anti-Mage way. Undying. Looks like maybe going to move into a pipe after picking up his arcane boots here, and the gyrocopter with his Aghanim Scepter. We'll see what he wants to go into next. Bit of an odd item chase. Are we going to see Aghanim's Refresher on the gyrocopter here? Anti-Mage just still right-clicking some creeps here. Not far off from his Bloodstone now. Necrophos just about halfway there. Lion about halfway there. A little over halfway towards his Aghanim Scepter. Invis Rune onto the Silencer. So we'll see maybe if he wants to move into the mid lane to get a kill here. We do have the courier at the side shop. Anti-Mage just very close to his heart now. 1,500 gold. Going to pick up the last piece. And there it is. Going to be flown out to him now. Is anybody going to take a Roshan this game? As it's 40 minutes in and we haven't seen a single Rosh yet. So already quite a fun game. 30-19, 38 minutes in. Dire's still leading, but perhaps not by much. Medusa looks like she might be going into her Scotty next. Still no Rapiers on the line of sight just yet. As the Phantom Assassin is going for the Battle Fury. Are we going to see a fight mid here? We do have the Yule Scepter still, so don't get too close, Radiant, as you could get Yules and Laguna Bladed on top of the Light Strike array very quickly. Manta is going to be popped by the Medusa. Just going to split shot down the wave. Anti-Mage split pushing top here. Silencer still content with just sitting bottom. Maybe a little scared. Looks like he's going to be moving in to either the Sheepstick or the Shivas. I imagine the Sheepstick at this point he would most likely have the plate mail for the Shivas here. It looks like Anti-Mage just going to walk away here. As he does notice that 4 heroes are missing. 5 heroes if they didn't see the Silencer recently. So pretty content with just going home, right-clicking some creeps in the jungle. Sniper going to pick up the DD rune here. And maybe they're going to look to take a Rosh with this as he is going for a Morbid Mask. So most likely going to move into the Mask of Madness here. Lion still keeping up his wards. So good job on this Lion. Keeping up the wards all game. Doing his job quite well. Undying and Gyrocopter. Can't really blame them. They're trying to do the best they can. Looks like the Undying is going to go for the Pipe of Insight here, which isn't too bad against the Lion, as well as a majority of the Lena's damage. Not going to do anything against Laguna Blade, but is going to help against the Necrophos, against the Lion, some of the Lena abilities. As well as the Assassinate. Sniper doesn't have any lifesteal just yet, so isn't going to be able to tank too much of this Roshan, but just as I was saying, nobody's taking it. It looks like the Dire finally going for it, but it looks like the global call down, they're going to see it. Sniper's going to pick up the regen rune, so not very low just yet. And it looks like maybe they're going to go for the contest here. Is the Radiant team. They do still have Global Silence as well as the Atos. So they want to make a chase here. They do have a ward here on the Dire. And it looks like we're going to have another river stare down. It looks like we are. Is there going to be anything coming from this fight? We do have fairly good positioning from both the Dire and the Radiant here. The Radiant getting a bit clumped up, but not too much. So Medusa just leading the charge. Only 4 charges on her Bloodstone, but still quite tanky with 1,600 mana, 2,200 HP. Few projectiles being thrown out on the Sniper, but with the Anti-Mage top, the Dire's not looking to fight here. Does he have a TP? It looks like he does, so he's got his TP. They don't have a tier 1 anymore, but looks like the Radiant's just going to back off here, and a little bit odd. Obviously, they don't know where the Anti-Mage is, but perhaps with a little bit of pressure, they should have known that Dire was playing a little bit defensive there despite being so far ahead. Maybe just going to look to finish the Mask of Madness on the Sniper here, and that's about it. Undying getting some Farmer Zone, and Anti-Mage actually picking up Boots of Travel next, so doesn't really think he needs a BKB or a Butterfly or anything just yet. Gonna go for the Boots of Travel. Is he gonna pick off the Courier here top? It's getting pinged out. Medusa's pinging it out. Anti-Mage is close, but it doesn't matter. Not close enough. Medusa's gonna get it away, and pretty close to her Shiva, or excuse me, not her Shivas, but her Scotty now. She only needs about 600 more gold. Anti-Mage gonna wear 2 pairs of boots. Why not? You got 2 feet. May as well wear 2 boots, guys. Sniper's just gonna look to help them clear mid. Lion's gonna throw it a stun, but it's not gonna hit anything, unfortunately for him. But he's getting close to his eggs. As we see the the Silencer picking up the Sheepstick for himself here. And the PA, what she got? She does finish her Battle Fury at least. So not too bad. They are going to be able to defend any Mega Creeps or any high ground pushes, thanks to the Battle Fury as well as the Split Shot, and potentially even, you know, the Gyrocopter. Doesn't have damage items really to help with anything that he's got, but he does at least have the call down, so not too bad. Hasn't really used it for pushing just yet, as it looks like we are going to have a homing missile mid. I think going to look to go on this. She should have a Yule Scepter as well as a couple heroes to right click it down if she wants. We're going to have the Force Staff in from the Silencer as well as the Atos on the line, but it doesn't matter. He's just going to blink away, and Yule Scepter on the Lena is going to prevent anything from going on here. While top lane, Anti-Mage and Medusa potentially going to go at it. Anti-Mage is very tanky right now. He can just walk right through this Medusa ultimate, and she doesn't even care about the Stone Gaze. He's going to turn around and get Stone Gaze here, but it doesn't matter. This Anti-Mage is still so tanky. Is he going to turn around? No, he's not. He sees the rest of the Radiant team coming back thanks to these fantastic wards on the side of the Dire here. He's just going to run home. Meanwhile, Undying just barely surviving. 100 and looked like 170 HP there after the Sniper ultimate. Looks like there's the Scotty finally on the Medusa here, so Getting very, very tanky now with the Bloodstone as well as the Scotty. 1900 mana as well as 2600 HP. So, very, very tanky. It looks like she's actually going to buy wards for her team. So, nice gesture there. You know, you don't really have supports that can do it all too often. Lena's going to pick up her Blink Undying's going to pick up a smoke here. And could this smoke be another game changer for the Radiant? Look at that, 6k net worth. They did drop after they had a 4k deficit. So, they dropped from that 4k to the 6k. But still going up on that net worth. Gyrocopter is right-clicking some creeps. And what are the levels? We do have a level 25 anti-mage already. The next closest is 21, although the next 3 heroes that are highest level are on the side of the Radiant, so that's what they're doing, keeping up their net worth advantage. So good for them. They're still keeping something up at the very least. We do have a 9 for 5 onto the Silencer, as well as an 8 for 3 and a 6 for 3 on the Lina and the anti-mage respectively here. So not too bad. It looks like they did smoke into a Roshan. I'd imagine, yeah, the smoke's missing here. And just move back into the last hit as the Radiant's going to take a Roshan, and we'll see what they want to do after this. Maybe just push mid. Potentially take a Rax, or at the very least a tier 2 tower. There's the Aegis. Medusa's going to use her illusions to scout around. Anti-mage still very tanky, still very good at split pushing though, so perhaps going to be able to get something done here. And what an odd fight. The anti-mage is going to instantly blink up onto the Silencer. He's not going to be able to blow him up. There's the Mana Void going down. Global's going to go down no matter what. The Tombstone dropped as well as the ulti from the Undying here. Looks like they're going to get the Sheep Stick onto the Sniper. He's going to go down almost instantly. Yule Scepter on the Lina, try to keep herself alive. Light Strike Ray is going to go down. Or excuse me, the Laguna Blade is going to go down on this PA. She's going to go down. There's the Finger onto the Silencer, so that's going to secure the kill on him. Mega kill streak of the Silencer going to the line here. The Lina's going to blink away, and after all said, a 2-for-1 exchange despite the Radiant having the Aegis here. And it looks like, is he going to get a kill with Heartstopper? No, he's not. Just barely surviving here. And now we've got a Necrophos a little bit out of position. And with the Scotty, he's almost certainly going to go down here. Doesn't have his ultimate anymore. Looks like he tried to use it on the Undying to get the kill. Anti-Mage coming back in, though. Is this going to be enough to turn around? Anti-Mage is going to blink in. He's going to go on the Medusa. There's the illusions from both heroes going down. And with the ultimate from the Medusa, look at the damage from the PA. 1100 crit. Anti-Mage is going to go down. So what was a little bit of a team fight win from the Dire, they're going to lose it while they lose their Anti-Mage for just under 100 seconds. He's got 3,800 gold. Perhaps should have been spending that on something like a Butterfly to help keep him alive here. Maybe just a little bit of evasion could have lasted him a little bit longer, and he could have blinked out before he died there. Nonetheless, though, the Radiant, they're coming back. They are going to lose about 8,000 of their deficit here. So they were at 6,000, moving to 8,000. May go up a little bit after the Anti-Mage died, but more importantly, they're getting the EXP back in their favor. And 25, 22, 21, and 21. So Radiant's still doing pretty well in terms of levels here. Dire is going to pressure mid with the line as well as the Lina. Medusa returning to her Ancients yet again. Looks like she's going to go for a BKB next. I can't see her going for a Desolator. Maybe a Maelstrom actually wouldn't be a bad idea into a Mjolnir. Looks like, yeah, Maelstrom's going to get picked up here. They do see the line who's out of position. And then they should have seen a ward there too. Looks like, yeah, they should have there. He does have a ward of his own. He is going to hex the Medusa. Can they keep chasing this line? It looks like no. He does have his blink back up. So a little bit unfortunate that they can't keep chasing him there. But nonetheless, the Radiant's still going to press whatever advantage they're slowly getting here. Still in about a 6k deficit, I'd imagine. Yeah, so a 6k deficit was 8k, but with the Anti-Mage dying, it's moved down to about 6k here. Medusa working on that Maelstrom. Really going to help her with clearing out waves here, as well as getting a lot of damage output from her split shot. Sniper, what does he have? Still nothing. He did finish the Mask of Madness after the MKB, but that's about it. Well, looks like the Radiant wants to go through the jungle here. They do have Global Silence as well as Cooldown. They've got all their cooldowns, but so does the Dire. What are they going to do here? Maybe they're going to throw out a homing missile. It's going to hit a creep. It looks like Global Silence is going to go down as well as the call down. Lion's going to get blown up almost immediately. PA with the crits. They're going to get the Sheep Stick on what looks like it was the Lina. Lina's going to go down. Anti-Mage is very low as well. There's the ultimate from the Necrophos. Just barely going to kill that Phantom Assassin right as her BKB ends, but it doesn't matter. They're going to trade. It looks like a 4-for-1 here. Anti-Mage does have blink up again. He is going to get ulted. No, he's not actually. The Sniper going to ult the Silencer there, while the Anti-Mage is just barely going to blink up. But what's he doing turning around? They do have a Sheep Stick soon, I believe. And no, they don't. He is just barely going to get a kill on the Silencer there. Well, the rest of his team gets the tower, and Anti-Mage just surviving on, what was that, about 100 HP. Just a little unfortunate that Silencer didn't have a Sheep Stick in that fight, or just plate mail only there. I'm not sure if he had that in the fight or if he just picked it up as he was dead. He's going to pick up wards himself. But the Medusa, she's getting some Bloodstone charges as well as a Maelstrom. Looks like they do want to pressure the top lane, despite being 2 heroes against 3 heroes now. PA's dead for so long. That Necrophos ultimate just barely clipping her on the end of her BKB. Very unfortunate for her. Looks like Animage's just going to walk in. Do we have the ult from Medusa? No, we don't. So there's the Bashes. Does he have the active? He doesn't have the active. It's just about to come up there. Is he going to spend it? Looks like no. He's just going to kill the Medusa. They are going to spend the active most likely onto the Undying. Is he going to get a Abyssal Blade here? No, he doesn't even need it. Medusa's going to at the very least commit suicide and deny the Dire team any gold from her death. They're just going to get EXP. But when this Anti-Mage is 5,700 gold, he doesn't care. Probably going to get a Butterfly next, I'd imagine. But an odd team fight there, as the Radiant did have somewhat of an advantage. They brought the net worth up to about 4k. It's going to probably dip back to around 5, maybe even 6k after the loss of the Medusa and the Undying. But the net worth in their favor, 5k in their favor. It doesn't matter this late into the game, really, but they did bring it back from a 20k deficit, which is absolutely huge. And it looks like the Dire's just going to push down mid lane. There's 4 heroes down on the Radiant without any buybacks. They won't be able to do too much as the last hero coming up is Undying, and that's only in 30 seconds. They do still have a Fortify, I believe. No, they don't. They did spend the Fortify, so maybe they can get a tower here mid. They do still have a call down. No, they don't. Actually, 17 seconds. So they won't have a call down for this fight. Anti-Mage's going to get hit by Homing Missile, but they have no damage here. The Silencer's going to output whatever he can. Maybe Anti-Mage's getting a little bit too far, and they do have the Sheep Stick. Not going to spend it. Lion is going to spend the Finger as well as the stun here. They don't have much more as the Global Silence is going to go down. Anti-Mage is going to get Sheep. He's going to get blown up by the PA, and now they can continue to chase here. PA is going to throw out the Stifling Dagger as well as the Global. Call down going to be used here onto 2 heroes. They're not going to get much more. Anti-Mage is going to TP in from his buyback, but it's not going to matter. They're going to kill the creep first. And a little bit of a hasty buyback from the Anti-Mage, as he's not going to get much from that. So Dire really throwing away their advantage, especially after that buyback. 4k dropping to 5k. Looks like it's probably going to go maybe even a 2k after that buyback here. And a 2-for-0 on top of a buyback. Very unfortunate for the Dire. Getting a little bit too aggressive. Maybe not expecting the Global Silence as well as the PA to do so much damage, but they can't really control her aside from the Laguna Blade after she BKB. So a good pickup from her. She's got 1900 gold. We'll see what she wants to move into next. Anti-Mage is just on the back of the Radiant team here. Did they see him? I don't believe so. So if he can come up from the back and blow up one of the heroes like the Undying or the Silencer before anything can happen. They don't have a global here. They are going to throw out the Shrapnel. Anti-Mage is going to get the Atos active thrown on him, but it's not going to do too much here. And it looks like the Sniper is actually just going to feed himself. Is this going to be a Rax? It looks like almost certainly it's going to be a Rax here. The Anti-Mage can't do anything. He is fat, but 5 against 3, they can't do anything here. The Tombstone's going to be laid down, which is going to be very good here. Actually, Lion's going to spend the Finger. Anti-Mage, what are you doing? You just bought back, and you're going to go down as well. There's the call down landing on at least 2 heroes. It looks like, yeah, and the PA, is she going to continue to go? There's the crit, 1300 crit. It looked like the Dire absolutely throwing away what lead they had here. They can't get another Rax because there is a tower left bottom, but Anti-Mage jump for 110 seconds and another 40 seconds for the Sniper as well as the Necrophos here. Maybe they can get another Rax as they've got a lot of damage. Medusa doesn't even need a Rape here. And you can't blame her when it's 51 minutes in. Bloodstone, Medusa doing work. Actually, Silencer, is he going to go down here? Laguna Blade as well as the Finger being spent. Is he going to go down? Just barely going to die there till the last right click of the Lina, but it doesn't matter. They're most likely going to lose the Rax here. PA still have full HP, and they don't have any cooldowns on the Lina or the Lion. The Lion should be up soon as he does have Aghanim Scepter, 7 seconds, but with no mana to speak of, he's not going to be able to do much, and that's 2 Racks down. Kebab being thrown up from the Silencer. And is this game over? I can't believe the deficit that the Radiant came back from here. Are they going to be able to finish it? It looks like the Anti-Mage dead for 60 seconds. This looks like it could be the end. The Light Strike Array is going to be thrown out. Are they going to be able to, if they get some kills here, this is almost certainly the end. They're going to go on the Silencer. The Global Cooldown is going to be used here. It looks like they're not going to be able to get any kills here in the Silencer. I mean, the Sniper. Lion's going to get absolutely blown up, but the PA is going to die herself. There's the Necrophos ulti, so PA is going to be down for 125 seconds. Medusa just standing at the bottom, just going to right-click the Light Strike Array, use Assassination, going to go on the Medusa as well. She's going to get Laguna Bladed here. And perhaps extending too far. They should have just hit the towers. Light Strike Array gonna miss. Doesn't matter though. The Medusa's very low here. She is gonna spend her ultimate, but it's not gonna matter. Sniper's gonna get the last right click. It looked like no, Lina is gonna be the one to finish it off here. And the Radiant now, the Medusa's gonna spend the buyback. They may feel as if they're ahead, but now if this Medusa dies, perhaps a 5-man push down the mid lane from the Dire could be what ends it. And look at the net worth swing. 6,000 going all the way up to 8,000 almost in favor of the Radiant here. So what once was about a 15k lead in net worth for the Dire is now an 8k net worth lead for the Radiant here. And wow, even more is this net worth graph. It's going to drop a bit after that last fight. The net worth, not so much, but the XP was about a 20k XP lead. Looks like it's going to go down to about, geez, what is that? About a 12k lead for the Radiant here. And what a fantastic game this is turning out to be. It's by no means over. They've got plenty in terms of defense. They've got the Anti-Mage, they've got the Necrophos, they've got the Lina here. They can just keep right-clicking out these waves, using whatever abilities they can. The Silencer is going to pick up Boots of Travel himself here. And Sacred Relic here. I wish I could see. Is that light blue? So it looks like a PA getting a Sacred Relic. She's got her Abyssal Blade finished here. And Medusa with the double damage. We'll see what she has. It looks like a Mjolnir was finished. But I believe a Courier did die somewhere in that fight. It looks like no. Maybe I was wrong. Somebody's Courier dead. No, that Courier's not dead either. So Medusa does have her Mjolnir. Soon. Very soon, I'd imagine. She did spend her buyback, actually. That's where all her gold went. So her buyback was spent. Not too far off, though. Kind of close to the Hyperstone. Anti-Mage looks like he's going to blink in right next to the Undying here. He's going to get Abyssal Bladed, and that's a dead Undying. 600 HP. Mana Void going to be used. Unfortunately, this Undying's been in the wrong place at all the wrong times here. Looks like mid lane. 3 heroes from the Dire are going to pressure out, but Radiant's got 2 heroes top, and the Dire can't move out as their lane's pushing in. Anti-Mage is going to return home to farm. Looks like he is going to move into his Butterfly, but the PA picks up her Abyssal Blade now. Perhaps going to move into an MKB next, and this PA is very scary. Already hitting for about 370 damage. Plus the crit chance, which is 250%. 450% actually. 250 is dataless, so 450%. These crits are going to be absolutely huge. Just about the 2K mark, I believe. Gyrocopter with a Lincoln Sphere, so more of a utility hero now than a carry. And actually, we're gonna have the Sheepstick onto the Necrophos, and there's the global call down gonna be used. Is it gonna be enough to kill him? There's the global call down. So the Egg and Step are doing work here, and Necrophos does have buyback, but Lion looks like he does not here. And could that turn into a 3 racks is down? Necrophos is gonna spend the buyback. Are they gonna have enough to keep the line alive? Looks like the sniper is gonna be able to kill the Gyrocopter here before he can do anything. The global silence is going to be spent as well as the ultimate from the Medusa. Maybe the Dire looking to turn it around here. Don't get too cocky. PA is very close here. Looks like they're going to be able to blow up the silencer. No, he's going to just barely force step away. The Mana Void's not going to be enough here. Meanwhile, in the background, are they going to be able to kill this Medusa? Looks like yes, they are. The Necrophos ulti going down. And look at this. The PA, she's just in the background using her crits here. And look at that crit damage so much. The Necrophos is barely going to survive here. PA perhaps getting too cocky herself here as the Anti-Mage getting a double kill, finishing off the PA. 4 heroes down for only 2 on the Dire. And this is going to help turn around the game for the Dyers. They were ahead for about 90% of this game. Throwing it away, unfortunately, was this Anti-Mage after his dieback. He's done so much work for his team, but in just 1 minute, he was able to throw it all away here. And what hectic team fights we've been having. Medusa's down for about 80 seconds, and perhaps the Necrophos ultimate. Look at that, a drop of about 4K net worth. But a net worth lead like that, as well as an EXP lead. The EXP lead does mean something, but the net worth lead at only 4K means absolutely nothing. 56 minutes in, and we're nowhere near an end to this game. We do have Roshan up, so we'll see if any team wants to take that. But Anti-Mage is 6 slotted here, so he can't drop anything. Perhaps the Sniper, yeah, he could drop his Aquila at the very least here. Medusa, looks like she's looking to pick up her Mjolnir. Anti-Mage pushing up mid lane. They are going to drop the Tombstone, but that's going to do absolutely nothing. Blade Mill is there as well as the global call down. So maybe Anti-Mage is going to want to back after this. Looks like no, he's content with just right-clicking the racks. He knows at the very least the Medusa, no matter what, can come home here. And looks like he's just going to take the racks all alone. The Fortify is going to be used here. And this, unfortunately, this Gyrocopter doing no damage. He is going to get jumped on by the Anti-Mage. Perhaps getting in too deep here. Anti-Mage, be careful. The Silencer is going to be up very soon. The Mana Void being used. Anti-Mage is going to be able to get the kill. He is going to get the kill here, but he's almost certainly going to go down. The Necrophos is up here helping as well, but he's not going to be able to do too much. Anti-Mage, he's going to barely survive, but Silencer's up. Anti-Mage, are you going to be able to get out here? Looks like he is going to get out. Gyrocopter going to die there, but they didn't lose both racks, only losing the one, so the lane's still going to push out in favor of the Radiant here at the very least. Meanwhile, Lena's bot lane helping keep the pressure off her team by pushing that lane out. We'll see if they want to go Roshan. Looks like she's going to have to TP home here, as well as the Anti-Mage TPing home. 4,500 gold on him. We'll see if maybe he's going to get into 6-7 slots by Refresher Orb, perhaps by Necrobook, leave it on the Crow. But what an action-packed game so far we have. Thank you for sending this in. Dotasticc again, shout out to you, buddy. This is a great game. Obviously, no offense, but not the highest skilled, but it's definitely been entertaining. 57 minutes in, 46-33. And that's what these pubs are all about, guys. Just the games that you play every day. Everybody has games like this. Absolutely sensational comebacks. Potentially another reverse comeback from the Dire here. Maybe they're going to look to get a Roshan. Tombstone's going to be thrown down. Sniper's going to drop his Ring of Aquila. Looks like Anti-Mage is just going to use the Abyssal Blade here. But is the PA going to come in? She's going to BKB. Does she have the crits here? Looks like no. The Anti-Mage, he's got his Butterfly. He's just going to evade most of the right clicks. The Guna Blade's going to be enough. The pure damage is going to kill the PA. They're going to get Roshan here. Potentially more. Sniper's going to pick up the Aegis here. Looks like Silencer's gonna go top, try to split push it out. Medusa's just in the jungle here. Anti-Mage is gonna blink it on the Medusa. Mana Void just off the TP. There it is. Medusa's gonna use her ultimate here. Stone Gaze potentially gonna be enough to kill the Anti-Mage. There's the Global Silence being used as well. Anti-Mage can't blink out anymore, but the Sniper's on low ground as well as the Lion right behind him. There's the Courier. Are they gonna be able to kill the Courier? That looks like the Mjolnir for the Medusa. Courier's gonna go down. Medusa's not gonna have a Mjolnir, and she's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Sniper's gonna walk up, say, Medusa, what's going on, buddy? Lion's right behind me. He's got the Hex. He's got the stun. Maybe a bit far off here. He doesn't have his blink. As he blinked up, it looks like there's the Light Strike ready to commit suicide here from the from the Medusa here. And it looks like mid, the Silencer's going to get a kill in the Necrophos. Non-stop action here after this Roshan. Again, what a game. Perhaps the Dire can look to do something off these 3 dead heroes. Looks like the Gyrocopter going to move into a BKB himself, but not going to be too useful against this Lina. Although it can get popped, this Laguna Blade can get popped by the Lincoln Sphere, so perhaps going to avoid some damage that way. Call down, going to hit on 2, but not the Creep Wave, which is most likely what you want to hit to try and prevent them from just backdooring this tower, as the Creep Wave actually still very far off here. Look at these creeps. Lion's just going to use the finger on creeps, only getting 2 though, not using it to the best of his ability, but when you can just spend the mana, why not? They should be able to backdoor. This Anti-Mage already hitting for 400 damage. The Sniper, not too far off actually, 250. 260 it looks like. We'll see what he looks to pick up next after he does eventually lose this Aegis here. They do at the very least get a tower. They do have the Aegis still, so maybe going to look for something more. Anti-Mage, 6.2k. Are you going to buy anything, buddy? Maybe a Rapier on this Anti-Mage. I think if he's going to buy a Rapier, he probably can safely drop the Battle Fury now. Honestly, the Cleave's not that helpful. He does hit for 400 though, so Cleave not too bad actually if they're clumped up, but if the Radiant's smart, they won't get that close. And the single target from the Rapier is going to be good, but they need an MKB for this PA as the Anti-Mage is just going to keep getting evaded. The Sniper, no, but maybe the Sniper is going to look to get a Rapier next, as he can just sit in the back with the Anti-Mage up front there, soaking up a lot of damage with the Necrophos. Only a 4-charge Bloodstone. Medusa, she's got 3 charges though, so odd Bloodstone builds here. Not really paying off for either hero, as this game's just been so full of back and forth fighting. We'll take a look at the graphs real quick, and wow, net worth swing. About 8k in favor of the Radiant, going back down to 8k in favor of the Dire. So we're looking at basically another comeback here. Looks like, are they going to lose the mid-racks? They are. Anti-Mage perhaps getting a little bit too far up. The TP is going to get canceled here. Looks like the Medusa just barely going to come in. Anti-Mage just going to move back into the jungle though. Potentially looking for the bot lane. Just barely missing the Creep Wave. Probably going to have to blink up towards to get it. Sniper farming the jungle. Aegis not going to be up for too much longer. Only about a minute or 2, I'd imagine, by now. Medusa just going to be content with last hitting. And look at this, 700 last hits already in a 61-minute game for this Anti-Mage. So he's been farming fantastically. There's the 2-minute warning on the Aegis, as I was just saying. Medusa only with 374 last hits, so not the best that she could be doing here. And it looks like the Dire, this Lina is going to go down top almost certainly. There's nobody around to help her. The Anti-Mage is far off. She's going to get hexed up. She's going to get blown up. There's the Silencer going to get the kill. 48 stolen intelligence. He's got a lot of farm on his own, so we'll see. Maybe this could be the end game, as the Radiant's going to look to push. They do still have the Aegis for about another minute on the Sniper. The Lina's going to buy back as well as get a Shiva's here, so perhaps enough. Anti-Mage is going to walk in. He's going to right-click, and look at the Cleave damage on the PA here. Global Silence is going to be used. Anti-Mage is going to get blown up almost instantly. It looks like from the PA. Call down on 3. Sniper is going to get hit by the Medusa ultimate as well as the Necrophos here. He's going to spend his ult on the PA. She's going to go down 130 seconds with no buyback and no PA here. Lina's going to go down after a dieback. Lion ult is going to be used on top of the Silencer. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage just jump back in after his buyback, and the Sniper, look at the damage he's outputting. Mana Void going to be used here as well as the Silencer. He's going to go down in the back as well. So 5 heroes down from the Dire, from the Radiant. For only 2 back from the Dire. They did buy back here. Anti-Mage keep being bought, which is quite odd. Looks like he's pinging out the bot tower saying, hey guys, let's clear up this racks. We've already got mid, so not sure why you guys are pushing that, but what a fantastic fight. PA is down. Silencer's going to spend his buyback right now. Perhaps, is he going to TP top and look for the base trade? It looks like that may be his play here. Maybe that's why he's going to try and prevent the the Dire from pushing down Radiant mid. 4,300 gold on the Sniper. Anti-Mage still just with his Abyssal, does almost have Rapier money. Still in Rapier territory, guys. Nobody's won the game just yet, although Dire is going to be looking to get a lot of work done here with the Phantom Assassin being down for 70 seconds still. That late game Necro just so game winning with that Aghanim Scepter. They can't buy back. They're down for 130 seconds, and look at that, there's Silencer top. Somebody's going to have to return. Please don't be the Anti-Mage. It is Anti-Mage with the majority of the damage is going to be the one to walk home, and it looks like the Dire I don't think they'll be able to get too much anymore with 4 heroes from the Radiant just about to respawn here. The sniper looks like he doesn't want to go on bot tower. He's going to right click it down. And look at the damage even just from the sniper. You'd imagine if the anti-mage would have stayed, he's actually going to get a kill. Maybe top lane on the silencer here. A little bit of ring around the rosy getting played as the silencer and the anti-mage just walking around each other. Looks like they are going to get the bot tower. Is the sniper, and there's the Mana Void going to kill the silencer who did buy back here. So now we've got a silencer on the sidelines for 130 seconds, 120 seconds. Anti-mage with 7k gold. Is this rapier time? Buy a rapier and look to just end the game here. The Radiant's still in a fairly good position. Only 1 rack's down, whereas the Dire has 2 down. And look at this net worth just up and down all game. 6k advantage, but that doesn't mean anything. 63 minutes in. Look at that. The EXP advantage did finally go into the Dire's favor. After that huge swing, it's in the 6k favor. But when you're 63, 64 minutes into the game, honestly, none of this matters. They did get the tower, but not the rack. So Tombstone going to get shot out. And the Medusa's very good at clearing waves, so they can't push much more into this. A couple shrapnels being thrown up by the sniper. Looks like he's going to go for a Daedalus himself here. Anti-mage just going to right-click some creeps. Is it going to be rapier time? Anytime. Perhaps just a Necrobook on the courier. Maybe anti-mage not wanting to get the rapier here, but can't blame him in a very tense 64-minute match like this. Sniper going to finish up his Daedalus, and 5 heroes up from the Dire. Are they going to look to get anything off this? 4 heroes bot lane for the Radiant. 1700 gold onto this Medusa. Roshan not up for another couple minutes. Anti-mage just going to move into the Ancients here. Anti-mage, please blink to the secret shot. Get a rapier. Oh, PA and Anti-mage just going to be passing ships in the night. PA's going to blink in. Anti-mage is going to blink in, and just like that, Anti-mage is going to say, yeah, I don't want any of that. Sorry. Medusa's going to TP up on mid. Anti-mage looks like he's going to pick up this banner rune as if he doesn't have enough gold already. 83, almost 8,400 gold. 8,400. There it is for the anti-mage. 770 last hits. 65 minutes in. So still doing a fantastic job keeping up his farm. Meanwhile, Sniper just going to move into the jungle with the Necrophos as well. And we've got a 4-hero push from the Radiant. They do have Boots of Travel on the silencer, so maybe looking to end it right now. Anti-mage, you got to buy something, buddy. You got to go home. Looks like he's in the jungle. And actually, Radiant looking to go to the jungle, but I don't think there's any way they catch this anti-mage. They should have kept pushing. Silencer saying, no, guys, push. He's just going to blink out, and he's just going to TP away. And it looks like, yeah, Silencer. Oh, no, TPing top. Huge blunder there. He's not going to be able to get to the fight whatsoever. He is going to just kind of walk up to the front, but Radiant missing out on whatever advantage they were looking to push here as anti-mage in the secret shot. Maybe going to get sandwiched here. Is he going to be able to get stunned up before the TP? No. 9.1k on this anti-mage. Who's getting pinged out here? Lion's pinged him out. Is this it, guys? 9.1k. No, just gonna walk to the Ancients. He's messing with our emotions. Still not picking up his rapier here. Just gonna walk by Lina. Got a double damage bot, so somebody's got to be careful of getting that. Roshan looks like he's gonna be up in 1 minute 40 seconds, so still a couple minutes off. Maybe buy a rapier. Perhaps drop the Manta Style for the rapier. Drop the Aegis, or excuse me, drop the Battle Fury for the Aegis, or keep the Manta Style on the courier for when you lose the Aegis. Anti-mage, what's he thinking? He's got 9.5k. He's got to buy something. Looks like he's going to return home, though. As the Radiant's pushing in on top lane, and here we go. Could this be the last fight of the game? Tombstone getting dropped in the back. Who's going to blink in first? Lina. Global Silence is going to be used already. Actually, the Dire can just kind of wait this one out. They're going to fortify so they don't even take any damage on the buildings here. And after the global goes down, do they have a refresher? I don't believe so. Medusa's just going to walk up front. She's going to get stunned. Is she going to get hexed? They don't have the hex. There's the mana drain. There's the ult from the Necrophos going down. PA, she's going to absolutely blow up as well. She does buy for BKB. Lion dies. He's going to buy back. PA does have buyback as well. Undying's going to go down. Meanwhile, in the back, Silencer's going to get hit by the anti-mage. But no, he's going to get cheaped up. The Linkage Sphere is going to stop anything from happening to this gyrocopter. Meanwhile, anti-mage is barely going to get out. Sniper's going to buy back. Silencer, is he going to go down as well? There's the shrapnel. They do have the blink in from this the lion as well. Yule Scepter being misclicked by this Lina, unfortunately, and the Atos is going to prevent this Silencer from getting killed here. Blind stun from the lion. Blind stun. Is he going to get out? Oh, just barely getting out. But again, check the recap. I think 2 buybacks. Yeah, lion buyback and a sniper buyback. Not the worst things that could happen. Anti-mage, just can you blink in? 10k? No big deal. 10k gold. 14 seconds on Roche respawn here. We do have 3 buybacks. They're almost certainly going to spend them. There's the gyrocopter. There's the Undying. Oh my gosh. There's the PA. And there's the hex up onto the anti-mage. Are they going to be able to get a kill here? They don't have global silence, and he's just going to blink out, thankfully. A little bit of a misplay onto that silencers. Maybe if he held onto the hex a little bit longer, the PA could have gotten in and abyssal them for the kill here, but nonetheless, anti-mage still alive. 10k gold. Looks like Rax is so close to being down top. Mega Creep's almost on the side of the Radiant here. I still haven't, unfortunately. Dire didn't manage to get this bot Rax, so a lot of pressure still on this Dire team. We'll take a look at the graph here. Just so back and forth. 8k net worth lead for the Radiant, or excuse me, for the Dire here. And PA, she's just going to solo Roshan. She's got so much damage as well as the lifesteal enough. Is she going to drop something to pick up the cheese as well? Take both the Aegis and the cheese. Perhaps drop the Helm, as the heal from the cheese is much more efficient than the Helm here. And look at the damage. She hasn't even gotten a crit, really. She's gotten a couple there, but we'll wait to see the crit damage here. Oh no, a missed pop on the BKB, perhaps? Dire, can they force this? No, they can't. 1,700 crits from this Phantom Assassin already. And there it is. There's the Aegis. Gonna give the cheese perhaps to the Gyrocopter here. Yeah, Gyro's gonna pick up the cheese now, and Anti-Mage, when are you gonna pick up the Rapier, buddy? Or at the very least, I think you need an MKB instead of this Battle Fury. There's no way you can man fight a PA without an MKB. She's got the crits on top of you no matter what. And with the evasion, it's just too much. Sure, you've got some evasion as well, but all it takes is one crit to really null and void whatever red clicks you've put on her. Meanwhile, they're pinging out the top racks. Could this be Mega Creeps here? I can't imagine it won't be, as the Dire doesn't have a Fortify. And is this the end here? There's the Rax, gonna go down. Sniper just pinging away. There's the Global Silence gonna be used. Sniper doing a lot of damage to that Medusa before the Global being used. Medusa gonna use her ultimate as well. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage in the back, just gonna walk up here. Looks like the Sniper's gonna throw down a shrapnel on 3. Calldown's gonna hit on 4. Meanwhile, in the back, looks like the Anti-Mage is gonna get hexed up. He's gonna go down almost instantly. No, he's gonna blink away. Meanwhile, Laguna Blade gonna be used on this Medusa. She's almost just barely gonna survive. Lion, he's gonna get killed by the PA. It looks like so much damage from those crit strikes. It looked like perhaps the Gyrocopter getting a bit too far in. I don't think he used the cheese. Anti-Mage is gonna blink in on the PA. They're gonna be able to kill the PA. There's the Necrophos ultimate being used perhaps a bit too early, and she's still going to respawn, but there's 4 heroes down, perhaps 5 heroes down. The Medusa's going to go down as well. Anti-Mage, are you going to be able to kill this PA as well? The Shuttle Blade just barely going to help survive. Is the PA going to be able to get some kills? She's going to get Yule's up. Sniper just barely surviving. PA's going to go down. 4 heroes dead for just the Lion here, and they can just push down mid and end the game. Nobody's got buybacks. Anti-Mage, 1,200 gold. Mega Creeps, though, are going to be very hard to defend. They're going to have to leave at least 2 heroes here, so Anti-Mage, is this 2 Rapier time? He's at the side shop. He's selling the Abyssal Blade of all things. No way. There's the Rapier. Medusa saying go Creeps. So obviously this Necrophos is barely going to survive on 600 HP. Creeps, are they going to kill the tower here? Looks like no. Anti-Mage just going to walk down mid. Medusa saying Creeps will win. Getting a little cocky. Hey, I don't think you know that you're all dead for 40 seconds still here. And a Rapier Anti-Mage is pretty scary. I would have liked to see 2 Rapiers. Keep the Abyssal Blade. Sell the Manta. Sell the Battle Fury. Actually, the Manta wouldn't be too bad to keep here, but sell the Battle Fury. Perhaps sell the Boots. Just walk down mid lane here with Rapiers. Snipers here as well. There's the Hex onto the Anti-Mage. Do they have enough damage to kill him? The Sniper's the only one alive. He's going to spend the Hex. This is game. Dire, after a massive lead, they are going to throw out the Fortify here, but I don't think it matters. Dire threw their lead away. Radiant threw their lead away, and it looks like they're about to lose the game here. Dire's just going to hit the Rock Silencer's going to TP top. Is this going to be a base race? Looks like he's going to kill the Lina, but did they have enough damage? No, their base is down. Light saying do it. The Radiant, after coming back from such a big lead, or excuse me, from such a big loss early game, the Radiant looked like they were going to lose here. The Dire throwing away their lead. They got double racks. Eventually they got Mega Creeps, but it didn't matter as they just ran down mid, and what a fantastic game that was. 111 minutes of just back and forth gameplay. Anti-Mage keeping up a 750 gold per minute in a 1 hour and 11 minute game is nothing short of great play. And wow, thank you again for sending in this replay, Dotasticc. Guys, feel free, check out at the end of the video. I have some more series that I do work on. This one from lane to lane. This was the first episode. I'm going to be looking to post at least 1 or 2 of these a week, so please send me your submissions. I'll have some more information in the sidebar there of where you can email them, or even just send them into Dota2 Cast It, and I'll pick them up from there. But thanks again for watching, guys, and what a fantastic game that was. Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to check out some of my other videos. I have my series from lane to lane where I just cast some everyday pubs that you guys send me. I also do some more professional pubs like games from Koikva, Miracle, whoever I can get my hands on from Dotabuff. I have a learning series as well, so feel free to check that out. There's some more info in the description as well as some videos linked in the annotations at the end here. Thanks a lot.